Okay, so this is basically the pond shape. It's come down. Originally, I wanted a 100,000 litre pond. I've taken that down to 70,000 litres. In fact, it's 74,000 litres in terms of the shape, with about 6,000 litres of moving bed. So that's what it is at the moment. I think it's 4.7 now by 7.4. So significantly different. It was going to be 6 by 8 meters. We've brought it down in size. But what you can essentially see here is the cage for the floor. We're literally putting the air piping and the bottom drains into the cage and then filling up with concrete as the base, which will actually go underneath the bottom drains, underneath the pipes, and make sure we have a really, really solid slab for this foundation. We've got an engineer on site that's helping us, but we need to make sure that the slab is incredibly thick. If you look at it, the width of the bottom, or the height of the bottom drain, is actually already 21 centimeters. We've potentially then underneath that bottom drain got something like another 10 to 12 centimeters as well. So you're looking at a base that is somewhere around the 35 centimeter mark, and then you've still got the topping on the bottom of the floor that adds additional height as well. And then you've got the Marblite that we're wanting to seal the pond with that adds additional height. So it's quite a slab that we're putting down and using some really interesting machinery to get it right. Just another thing here, what we do is we fill up the pipe work with water. So the pipes are completely filled with water just to check and see if they are leaking. But then also the second thing is to make sure that they're solid in the structure, that they don't float up. In this case, they can't really go anywhere. I mean, they're stuck in the cage, so they're pretty much set where they are. But it's just to make sure that they don't float up in the concrete, because if they empty and you put them into concrete, that the normal thing is that they'd float to the surface. In this case, we keep it full of water so that it doesn't float, but they are tied into the pipe work anyway.
High content. Okay, here's the first bucket going in. So just a demonstration how we're going to cast it with a teleporter. So it's controlled concrete the whole time. Okay, and that's your first bucket of concrete in your pond. So this is the front view of the bucket. So it's going to lower it, drop it. They're doing now, they're poking the concrete so that gets rid of all the trapped air inside and just get a better finish. Okay, what they're doing now is they're just leveling the concrete towards the drains. So we got a slight fall automatically ready there. So once the topping goes on, it's just much easier. So they're smoothing it out now. We're done, as you can see. Everything's finished. Final touches just along the sides. Yeah, happy. Thank you, cheers.
And this is basically what I'm aiming for at the end, is to essentially have a out of ground pond where a big chunk of the pond is out of the ground. Obviously there's depth under the soil. The total depth is 2 meters, and then have a nice viewing window off to the one side. In fact, there'll be a viewing window in the front that's 2 meters long and a 1 meter viewing window at the back. So that's the end goal. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.